McDonald's is bringing back the popular nostalgic Halloween-themed Happy Meals. Okay. Remember McDonald's back in the day used to be able to buy, like, it was like ticket books that you'd give out to trick-or-treaters for like a sundae, for cookies,
that was a shit.
Or some shit. That was all. You'd get those ticket books sometimes, or you'd go to McDonald's on Halloween and trick-or-treat at McDonald's, and they would give you, I believe it was cookies.
Cookies, and they would have stuff. They would have a thing for it. They'd be prepared to give you candy.
They had the three. They had like a witch, a ghost, and some... There we go.
But those are like
boo buckets.
Boo buckets.
I remember boo buckets. Boo buckets. Boo buckets.
That does sound racist. It does. We all had some boo buckets when we were kids. What did they give out? Was it McDonald's would give you cookies? I believe it was like little like sugar cookies.
It really does sound like something they had to tell Colonel Sanders. Like that's too far. You can't call them boo buckets.
Boo buckets? What's wrong with boo buckets?
Hey, they love chicken, baby.
Chicken, man. My special sauce in the boo bucket.
Like,
what's wrong with the boo bucket?
Colonel, just one notch too far. They're gonna figure it out.
They be like, "Hey, man, this Kentucky man is gonna kill."
Listen, man, this is gonna catch on like wildfire. Boo buckets. It's right in the name.
It's right in the name.
It sounds like something you yell out of a car window.
You got damn boo buckets.
I got called a boo bucket on my way to work today.
These goddamn boo buckets just sitting around here with their garbage all over the place. You son of a bitch. You damn boo buckets. Boo buckets. That's a fucking great word.
That was on Halloween when you would get those things. Those were great. The coupons. I didn't mind money. People give money on Halloween.
Yeah. Sometimes they do
quarters. That shit was fucking fire.
Fruit was whack though.
Fruit was whack. Couldn't eat it.
You motherfucker.
Because there's a razor blade in it.
Fruit was crazy.
No, it wasn't the razor blade. It was your mask that gave you the cuts.
Okay.
Yeah, on the mouth part. Man,
the only time that somebody's been caught doing the razor blade or poison, it's their own kids.
Okay.
No doubt.
Every time. It's always their own kids. Or they'll get their kids and their kids' friends to make it look like they weren't targeting their kids.
It's all set up, man.
It's always an inside job.
My mother not once checked my candy for a poison or
Yeah.
Also, how the fuck are you checking for poison?
Yeah.
That's it.
You eat and just wait.
That's it. Also, how is it? It's kind of weird that there aren't more kids being poisoned on Halloween. I'm not saying it should happen. I'm just saying.
But there's always a house that was like, "Nah, we ain't going over there.
We ain't going there."
There was always like a motherfucker like, "No, don't go to that motherfucker."
That's how you learn discernment. Don't fuck with that dude house.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with that house. Hell no.
It was all about trick or treating as a kid. Was all about Shannon. Are these the new nuts? Thank you. Trick or treating was. Can I have another coffee as well, please? Thank you. It was all about trying to find, because a lot of people are like, oh, you got to go to the rich neighborhood. Rich neighborhood is not where it's at. Okay, first of all, the myth of the full-size candy bar in the rich neighborhood,
it's middle class neighborhood.
They don't do that shit. They don't. They give their own kids a big candy bar. They will have good candy. Don't get me wrong. They will have good candy.
Right.
The problem with rich neighborhoods is they are large houses on large lots.
No doubt.
You have to, the distance between the houses, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You got to go to little shitty blue collar neighborhoods. The houses are
not
close.
even
right
shitty,
there.
but
They're
nice
right there.
mid-class, middle class.
But they're right close to each other.
Small houses.
Trick or treat.
Boom.
Northeast Philly was good for that.
That's
knock them out.
My hometown, I don't want to say my hometown where I live in Jersey, but the whole fucking town.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like there's three separate parts of the town where I live in, like three sections. The one section, they made an agreement in my town that they're turning it into like Halloween town.
Okay.
So all the houses, dude, it's fucking dope.
It's dope.
So we go trick-or-treating in my section where all the houses are pretty close together. Yeah. And then we go to this other section where it's just like pictures and people like make their houses into haunted houses. You go into people's houses.
They have that in L.A.
It's fucking dope. It's like all these cul-de-sacs. There's like 5 cul-de-sacs in this area.
Sick. Yeah.
And it's so fucking cool. It's the coolest thing in the world. My kid, he's so lucky to have this.
Yeah,
I
went before COVID. I was in L.A. and they said, "Hey man, we got to go to a certain part. It's in Beverly Hills. We got to go see the houses because it's literally like a museum of just amazing houses. You go for like 2 blocks. It is the dopest shit. And they decorate these motherfuckers and the statues.
It's Beverly Hills, of course.
But it's so beautiful though. It's everybody like you can go and drive by slowly. And you'll see a motherfucker.
So cool, yeah.
Automated shit. It's
my neighbor did that as well. He would have like he set up his whole house and he would go out there and dress as a live clown and scare kids.
That's so scary.
Really fun, dude. My son loves Halloween. Loves Halloween.
I always loved Halloween. Halloween was fun as fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's
All the
fucking
parties,
best, dude.
And
a lot of parties.
Then
Hell is the
the
best.
big kids are egging you to death, like throwing shit at you.
Did you bring it on a tray? You.
That-
I want to throw it in your face.
That's a cutting board. That's not even a
You'd
tray.
be furious. Brought it on a tray like an
Put it
asshole.
on a cutting board.
He
That's-
said you.
What's the best candy as a kid? What was the best candy for you guys?
Boston baked beans and Mike
Yeah,
and
you
Ike's.
stop showing your fucking age, Godfrey. Goddamn, dude.
What do you want me to
Nobody eats those candies anymore.
they do.
I know Boston baked beans,
Yes,
but
they
I
do.
don't eat them. Just Reese's.
Roast baked beans were
I like
cinnamon, jelly beans,
Yeah,
right?
basically.
No, not jelly, but peanuts in the middle. There was a peanut.
Oh, yeah,
and they were
yeah,
covered with
yeah.
this.
What am I thinking of that were like cinnamon jelly beans?
That's hot tamales.
That's hot tamales.
Tamales.
Yeah, you're
tamales.
showing
Mike and
yours
Ike's.
too.
I am
But
sure.
they
I'm
still,
old. I'm
but
old
they
as fuck.
still sell it.
They do still stuff, but that's
That
some cheap
shit is
shit, dude.
in-
Hot
it's
That
tamales.
is that is some shit where it's like $1.99 for the whole bag.
Fucking
That's some
amazing.
hot
Hot candy.
Amazing. And it's
dude,
such
This is
poison.
fantasy.
Remember hot
Put some
candy
more
was a
su-
thing?
Put some more pepper on my
They
candy.
would just put hot or a ball
Warheads.
of hot.
Warheads. You remember Warheads back
Remember all
then,
that
dude?
shit.
Warheads,
Sour
lemon
Patch,
heads,
lemon heads, all that.
Alexander the Grapes.
But that's not what
Mike
I
and
want.
Ike's.
What I want on Halloween. Mike and Ike's is crazy.
Yeah.
That's it's just a gross candy. Mike and Ike's is like you
And
would.
they've been out forever.
The Mike
They
and
haven't.
Ike's.
You would get them. You're like, who the fuck? What child wants these?
Mike and Ike's, yeah.
Black licorice covered in.
No, that's Good and Plenty's.
Yeah, good and plenty.
Mike and Ike's are fruit flavored.
What are the Mike
flavor.
and Ike's?
Mike and
Mike
Ike's
and
are
Ike's
fruit
are
Oh,
Mike
they
and
flavored.
stick to your teeth. They're like taffy, hard ass
But
taffy.
they look like hot tamales in that like
like a
oblong,
pill.
that
Yeah,
long-
yeah.
But they're like orange,
Purple
they're
and white?
red and yellow.
No,
There's
that's Mike and Ike's.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're
no.
thinking of Good and Plenty.
There
I'm
used to be
thinking of
dudes
good
on there.
Dude, good and
Pull up Good and Plenty's. The
fuck good and
Good
plenty.
and plenty is ugh.
Good and
Who
Plenty
was-
is Dr. Candy.
Good and
That's
Plenty.
Dr.
Good and
that's
Plenty's
the purple
mom.
box.
It's
That's
mom.
the
It's
purple
mom candy.
box.
It's the-
Good and plenty is the purple box.
They really did trick our black friends into trying it though. They're like, oh, it's in a purple box. It looks great. Let's go.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
hated
it.
those. I hated
It
those.
is the worst candy ever.
That's trash.
My understanding, right? It's licorice, and then it's
Like
With like
something
a
else.
candy shell.
like plaster.
We had
they
sheetrock.
take sheetrock
Hey,
and
Shannon,
they coat.
try Chico stick. We had
I know,
Chico
Chico
sticks.
stick, Chico stick,
Fucking
yeah.
amazing. They're like Butterfinger, but the cheap version. Of
Yeah,
Butterfinger.
Mexican
But they're amazing.
Butterfingers, dog.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
a dime for a little Chico stick.
Chico stick.
Dude, once you put it in your mouth, it tastes just like a Butterfinger,
Oh,
bitch.
hell
yeah, dude. Puerto Rican Butterfingers,
Hell
dog.
yeah.
That look like a dusted joint.
Chico stick
One of those
was
dusty
good as
joints.
Dude,
shit.
Chico sticks.
Chico stick.
Because where I went
Amazing.
to middle school in Haverstraw Middle School, they let the kids go out to the village of Haverstraw, which was all like Dominican, Puerto Rican, right? But it was like white people would be afraid of Haverstraw. But when you were in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you'd go out into town. There's pizzerias. There's a video
give a
game
fuck.
spot. You
Yeah.
play
You
Mortal
with your
Kombat.
friends? You with your
With
friends,
all
right?
your
Yeah,
friends.
give a fuck. Yeah.
But it was they just weren't. You weren't as a Puerto Rican. You weren't in any danger walking down the street. Puerto Rican kids just walk down the street in Haverstraw. It's not a fucking.
Yeah.
I guess if you were some fucking weird white guy and like there at night, it could be a problem. But it just was a very Latin community.
Yeah.
But you'd have like $1, right, for lunch, right, and you'd fucking go and you'd get like 2 Chico sticks for 20 cents. You get a quarter water.
Yo.
You get a bag of potato chips.
You're good.
You get 5 fucking Tootsie Rolls for a nickel.
Fucking amazing.
And you,
$4. You was in. You was in for $4.
well, I never had $4. Let's not get crazy, but maybe $1 or $2 I would have because my mom would give me $1 or $2 for lunch, and then I would go to Luis Lopez's house, and his mom would make us Dominican food every day for lunch. Delicious. Amazing, it's always like stewed pork or stewed
Oh, and
chicken.
you're fucking asleep in
I'm
the classroom.
salivating right now, dude.
That
So
sounds so
good.
good.
So fucking good. And then we'd take the $1 or $2, we just go, we'd play video games and buy candy with the rest of it.
Louis starts looking more Latin as he keeps talking.
Dog,
Yeah,
that shit was
he's
fucking
talking about
great,
his
dude.
stewed pork and chicken.
Listen, Maluma, he's preparing himself for
Man,
Maluma.
Maluma.
Let's see my girlfriend. Hello, baby.
You better do something.
All right, I gotta fucking
Put
learn
a
to
Z
speak Spanish or
across the
something,
fucking
doggy. I don't know. All right, so what's the best? What's your best Halloween candy, Zach? When you were a kid, what did you need in the
I
bag?
love Paydays. Still my favorite candy.
Payday.
Paydays are
The-
fantastic.
Butterfinger's
I
phenomenal.
still fuck with Payday.
Payday is
Paydays
just
fucking-
peanut in caramel,
caramel,
right?
yeah.
Caramel, but I never fuck with them when I was younger. But now I love
Yeah.
them.
'Cause
I
you're an
love
adult,
Paydays.
old, you know.
I like them now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my favorite. But yeah,
And now they got the chocolate Payday.
you want to have a Snickers? You want to have Crackle?
Crackles.
Crackle,
Yeah, the
right?
little tiny ones.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Good Bar,
Score bar.
Crackles.
The little
Score.
Twix?
A
Score.
Kit Kat, a
Score's good.
a Snickers
Score,
bar, a
whatchamacallit.
whatchamacallit. That shit's still out there. I think
It's still there.
I think they only make them in like little candy
Yeah.
size.
No,
I haven't seen a full size
Watch,
whatchamacallit in a
I've
hot
seen
minute.
them. Whatchamacallit says still regular size.
Can we agree
They
the
sell
plain
them at
Hershey's bar
Walgreens.
stinks?
The what?
Hershey bar
The
is
plain
trash.
Hershey bar is
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah, yeah.
But Hershey
That's like
had one of
plain
the
M&Ms.
coldest motherfucking commercials. Hershey is a real American chocolate bar. Yeah, they
You
had
see the commercial for the
it was
amusement
epic.
park?
Hershey had an epic.
They had an
fucking
amusement
commercial.
park, and then they
Yeah, Hershey Park. That's still
yeah,
exists.
Big
In
Bad Wolf,
Pennsylvania, right?
all that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
it was all
That
with the
was
chocolate.
instead of a teddy bear when I was little, I had a werewolf from Big Bad Wolf.
There you go.
Are you sure that wasn't Busch Gardens though?
Tampa? That's Tampa.
It might have been Busch Gardens.
Tampa,
Big
Florida?
Bad Wolf, I think, was Busch Gardens,
That might
not
have
Hershey
been.
Park.
I'm getting it f***ed up.
You
I
know
guess.
your shit, boy.
He knows
You
stuff.
ain't fucking around.
Yeah, no, that was my.
I just
that's
put
what
the
I
chocolate-
Don't you kind of miss
I had
being a
werewolf.
patriot? Don't you kind of miss like an American flag flowing behind you? You're like,
Yeah.
this fucking rules, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And now it's like
just-
it has such a negative connotation.
Well,
I went to Busch Gardens.
once you grow up and then start seeing the Nation of Islam, that's when everything changes, brother.
Oh, buddy, let's go on. We're almost there, please. This is
What's this?
I think this is the Hershey commercial.
Watch this.
This is a Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, Big Bad Wolf.
Hey, man.
That's just Evil Dead, by the way.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
It's the roller coaster, right?
Commercial for a roller coaster.
God damn.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's like Thriller. Oh,
Yep.
damn. Busch Gardens. You know your shit.
Busch Gardens.
Hey, since we're here, you want to throw that Hershey bar? Hershey
I would
is,
love the Hershey's.
Hershey
commercial.
is. Hershey, it's an epic fucking just
How
for
do I
that
not remember
cheap-ass,
this?
bullshit
I don't
ass
remember
chocolate
it.
bar.
I remember Godfrey. I remember you. You were in. Was it a McDonald's commercial where you took a bite of a burger? And you fucking did this. I used to sell comedy club tickets, and I would sell you from your like commercial credits, doggy. I know you were the 7-Up guy, but you were also in a McDonald's commercial. Yeah, and you were,
It's still insane to me that you were the 7-Up guy.
dude, fucking huge smile after eating a bite of a burger, dude. I used to sell Judah Friedlander based off of the Dave Matthews video.
Yeah, every day.
I used to
When he
tell
had to
people,
hug
you know the hug
everybody.
guy from the Dave Matthews video? I was like, yeah, he's there
Every
tonight
day.
at the Comic Strip Live. Tonight, Judah Friedlander.
Dude, the dude that ate the burgers good. Yeah. McDonald's. Hey, that's what you have.
7-Up guy?
Damn.
Yo. You got Hershey. Watch this. Oh, this is beautiful. Watch this.
Where are Tatawa? Oh, Ching Cha.
Special no matter where you are.
Get the
Even
fuck outta
if you want delicious chocolate, there's no you're looking very far. Hershey is. Look at Native Americans.
Dude, even they were like, dude, you know, we love this country.
White guilt. White
Look
guilt.
at that. That's the last two. They got the last two Native Americans.
The last of the
Hey,
Mohicans.
last two right on the fucking.
We sold 30 acres for these chocolate bars.
Do you see how fucking epic it was? They even
That is epic.
they addressed racial issues.
Yeah,
That was an all-inclusive commercial.
They went to the
were
Grand
s-
Canyon.
They were super insensitive to these American Indians.
What did you
crazy.
just say with the Asian girl? You're so fucked up. What did you do?
I don't even know. I
You
just made
said,
fun of
"Oh,
it.
He
dude,
just started
ball."
making noises.
Oh, Hershey bar, America chocolate bar.
That's so fucked
She,
up.
yeah,
fucked up.
And that's what he went for right away.
that was
the first
progressive.
one up.
That was
singing in
progressive.
That was the first lady up.
She
The
was in
first
English.
Asian girl.
That was for 1982. That was extremely progressive.